Hello and welcome to Study with Sudhir. This is your digital classroom. My name is TS Sudhir. My introduction to the batch of 2022 class 10. Right? A lot many of you have been asking what should be our approach as we have stepped into class 10 right now and will be taking the board examinations in the year 2022. Now, since 2020-21 has been a rather challenging year, and with the second wave of COVID, it looks like 2021-22 will also be a challenging year. So you need to brace yourself up for the difficult times ahead, for the big challenge. Now, on Study with Sudhir, for those of you not familiar, we focus essentially on academics. We focus a lot on positive energy. We focus a lot on motivation. We focus a lot on hand holding, right? Those are the pillars on which Study with Sudhir is founded, right? We do not do idhar udhar ki baat, right? Our videos are direct to the point in order to give to the student what he or she is essentially looking at and looking for. And we also engage with the large number of parents, because I do believe it's important to include the parents also in the entire study ecosystem, right? So our goal essentially is to put them on the growth path to excellence, and excellence I do not measure only by marks. I measure them by the amount of learning that they are able to do, which is why if you ask your seniors, one of the things that I always tell them is to read a lot. I share newspaper editorials with them because I do believe you need to have a 360-degree understanding of the world around you. It's not enough just to grasp bookish knowledge. It's simply not enough. Okay, and that's the only way you'll be able to help students discover their true potential, right? That's what we really are engaged with as far as Study with Sudhir is concerned, right? So what should you students who will take the board examinations in the year 2022 do now in the next 10, 11 months ahead, right? Step number one, please understand the syllabus that you need to follow. That's step number one. You need to have an understanding of what does physics contain, what does geography contain, what does economics contain, what does English literature contain. You need to have a basic understanding. In fact, I would say thorough understanding of the entire syllabus that you need to have. The council or CBSE has not stipulated exactly what would be the syllabus, whether there would be changes, though there were reports that CBSE is going to revert to the original syllabus, right? The last I checked, there was no official circular. I may be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong out there, but at least as far as the ICSE council is concerned, there is no word on whether it will be the 2021 syllabus which will be followed in 2022 or whether it will be the original syllabus followed before 2020, right? So you need to understand that. Step number two is please ensure you follow the online classes very regularly. This is going to be important. This is also going to be a year where there is going to be a marriage of technology with the classroom, your brick and mortar classrooms, which means आप वापस उस तरह से स्कूल के क्लासरूम में नहीं जा पाएंगे इस साल भी. At least definitely I don't see it happening at least till July, August, at least, right? Fingers crossed. So आपको काफी सारी जो पढ़ाई होगी वो इस साल भी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस के रूप में ही होगी. So you need to be mentally prepared for something like that, because remember, education of the future is going to be a combination of online and offline. It is going to be EdTech, which is the marriage of education and technology, right? So online classes आपके स्कूल की जितनी भी होती हो, please follow them religiously. उसको skip मत कीजिएगा. You need to be regular as far as the online classes are concerned. Step number 3, be one step ahead. इसका मतलब क्या है? I want you to be ahead of the class by at least one chapter. अगर आपकी केमिस्ट्री की टीचर आपको अगले दिन कोई पर्टिकुलर कॉन्सेप्ट या चैप्टर पढ़ाने वाला है या पढ़ाने वाली है, please ensure that you have already gone through that particular concept in your textbook. At least be familiar with what is going to be taught, because that will make the understanding 20%, 25% easier for you. So please do that always as a matter of habit. Every day आपको मालूम होगा अगले दिन कौन से सब्जेक्ट में क्या पढ़ाया जाएगा. Please read it up one day in advance. It will really help you to that limited 20-25%, and it will help you in better understanding of the concept or the chapter also. Now, this you can do through material which is available on different YouTube channels. That's one way. On for each subject, you can choose and select. Okay, इस subject के लिए ये particular YouTube channel में मेरे को अच्छा material मिलता है, right? So you choose that and follow that, because then you will get set to the teaching style of a particular educator, and that really helps. अगर आप इधर उधर सब जंप करते रहेंगे और A को B के साथ कंपेयर करेंगे, B को C के साथ कंपेयर करेंगे, अगर इसी में आपका समय निकल जाएगा तो that's not correct. Check it out, consult your seniors who they think is good enough and accordingly decide. You check it out yourself and see whether मेरे को इस टीचर का, इस एजुकेटर का टीचिंग स्टाइल मेरे को सूट होता है या नहीं. Okay, accordingly decide. While on this, all I'm going to say is on the Study with Sudhir app on Play Store, we will be launching the batches for the 2022 board examinations for ICSE. CBSE के क्लास 10 के काफी सारा मटेरियल ऑलरेडी लोडेड है, ICSE का भी लोडेड है, राइट? बट ICSE में वी आर गोइंग टू गो वन स्टेप अहेड ऑन द बैचेस ऑन द ऐप. देयर पहले उसमें मैं नोट्स वगैरह प्रोवाइड नहीं करता था, इसमें मैं अपने नोट्स प्रोवाइड करूंगा. इसमें हम इंग्लिश में और हिंदी में अलग अलग से पढ़ाएंगे, and there will be test papers, so it will be hand holding for the entire year. So there will be separate batches for English literature, for language, for history, civics, etc., right? So that is something which you can look out. We will launch it sometime in the month of June. That's the plan. I am not saying you should join, it's entirely up to you. मैं मार्केटिंग नहीं करता. But what you could do is to consult and check with your seniors who are part of both the Ashwin batch for English language and the Century batch for history civics. You can ask them what was the experience like. Yes, board examinations have not happened the way we had planned, but they have been with me for the last 6 weeks or so. So there would be a sense of understanding. So you can ask any of them whether it helped them or not. And because we really believe in letting our work do the talking, okay, not do unnecessary marketing. Step number 4, have a systematic approach. This is very important. This is very important beyond your school hours, beyond your online classes, beyond offline classes whenever that happens. Ensure that through the year, every day you have 2 hours of self-study. Or is self-study may you also include the half an hour or 20 minutes of the chapter that you will study the next day, half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever. But 2 hours of self-study is very important. The revision of what has happened today and maybe a preparation for the next day. अगर आप इसको 2 घंटा रोज पढ़ेंगे, so trust me, you will be very well prepared. Last minute में आपको इधर उधर भागा दौड़ी करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. You will be well prepared through the year. That's very important, because remember 2021-22 is also going to be a challenging year. So a lot depends on self-study. So please have a systematic approach and indulge in self-study every day. You ensure कि ये 2 घंटे आप रोज पढ़ें. In fact, I read this very beautiful and a very relevant quote, and it's very relevant for students. It said, discipline is the bridge. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. जो आपने सोचा है कि ये मेरा गोल है और जो एक्चुअली हासिल कर पाते हैं, राइट? उसके बीच में जो पुल है, द ब्रिज है, वो है डिसिप्लिन. सो अनलेस यू हैव डिसिप्लिन, यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू अचीव, accomplish your goal, right? Step number 5, as I said, you have a good 10 to 11 months to go. So you need to ensure so that you don't have too much of pressure towards the end of the academic year, a systematic approach. So हर रोज 2 घंटा पढ़ो, right? और वीकेंड में 3 घंटे 3.5 घंटे रखो, ताकि पूरे हफ्ते में जो पढ़ा एक बारी रिवीजन कर लो. That will be very important, because the more times you revise a biology, the more times you revise a physics, the more times you revise a history, you will get that much better at that particular subject. Step number 6, takes exams very seriously, and this is important because अगले साल का भी कुछ पता नहीं, हो सकता है फिर से वो प्री बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशंस, इंटरनल एग्जामिनेशंस के मार्क्स मांग ले, उसके बेसिस पे आपको जज किया जाए. हो सकता है, आई एम नॉट सेइंग इट विल हैपन, आई होप इट डजंट हैपन, बट प्लीज डू नॉट टेक pre-board examinations and internal examinations lightly. Take them very seriously. Prepare for them well. ऐसा करो कि ये मेरा बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन है, ये मेरा फाइनल एग्जामिनेशन है. उस अप्रोच के साथ go for every examination that will be conducted by your school. Try to excel in every examination that you take in your school. So, okay. So, put in your best effort and stay focused. स्टेप नंबर 7, रिस्ट्रिक्ट द यूज ऑफ सोशल मीडिया। मैं नहीं कहता हूं कि इंस्टाग्राम और व्हाट्सएप से और फेसबुक से पूरी तरह से निकल जाओ, प्लीज स्टे ऑन देम बिकॉज यू नीड दैट ऑल्सो, बिकॉज इस साल भी आप काफी हद तक घर पे ही रहेंगे तो आपको जरूरत है, लेकिन रिस्ट्रिक्ट द टाइम दैट यू स्पेंड ऑन इट। देयर आर एप्स विच कम विच टेल यू ओके यू हैव स्पेंट मोर देन 25 मिनट्स और मोर देन हाफ एन आवर, सो नाउ यू कैनॉट ऑपरेट Instagram. Okay, so please install such apps on your phone which kind of help you in disciplining yourself. So restrict it. I'm not saying I'm not saying abandon social media. Use social media but restricted use. Have a discipline कि मैं इसको इतने समय के लिए ही यूज करूंगा या यूज करूंगी. Point number 8, surround yourself with positive energy, and this is very important. Keep yourself away from videos which are only going to waste your time, precious time, and fill you with negative energy. You know, इसने उसको रोस्ट किया, उसने उसको रोस्ट किया, अरे तुमको क्या मिला रोस्ट करके? तुमको क्या मिला? मजा आया? I mean, A criticizes B criticizes A. It is negative energy and nothing else. It's not even good humor. You want to see good humor? Watch some fantastic humor films that you may get on any kind of OTT platforms, on your mobile phone or on your TV. But do not kind of waste your time in kind of surrounding and filling yourself with negative energy. This is very important, and especially at a time like this when things are not going very well, going very right with the world. So positive energy, दूसरों के बारे में अच्छा बोलो, praise your friend, tell him or her why you like the friend so much. You know, spread positive energy so that you also get positive energy in return. This, trust me, is very important. And good vibes always, you know, it's like a magnet. Good vibes will also get attracted towards you. Step number 9, read a lot. Read. जितना पढ़ सको पढ़ो, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ो, फिक्शन पढ़ो, नॉन फिक्शन पढ़ो, कुछ भी पढ़ो, जो मिले पढ़ो. It will help you improve your general knowledge. It will also help you in better expression, especially when it comes to the English language. हिंदी को improve करना है, हिंदी का साहित्य पढ़ो, हिंदी के अखबार पढ़ो. Improve your language skills. Think in that language. It will really help you. Otherwise, grammatical errors करोगे तो marks बहुत कटते हैं. Okay? अभी से ये शुरुआत करो, आपको बहुत ज़्यादा मदद मिलेगी. Point number 10, stay safe. Very important this year. मैं तो कहूँगा कि point number 10 is probably the most important part of this entire 10 points that I've written out here. Eat healthy food and stay safe. That's something which you need to do. Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, and just ensure that you, your parents, your grandparents, your brothers, your sisters are all safe, right? And wear a mask all the time. Thank you very much for watching. All the best to you. We will stay connected here on Study with Sudhir on the YouTube channel as well as on the app. As and when we launch our courses, I will put it out on the YouTube channel. It's entirely up to you whether you would want to be part of that experience or not. Thank you very much.